I'm bored. I just showered at Haven for home. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I'm heading over to HEB and then over to Littleton. Most likely for some. I just ate breakfast. 2 tacos with, what is it? Egg and hot dog in it. And there were berries, but they were not good. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So good. What is that? What is that? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. So comfortable too. That must be so deceiving to people. Do my relatives that steal from me follow me? And they tell that person, don't fall in love with Arlene. Arlene is poor. She's deceiving. You saw her wearing $250 shoes, but she's poor. Here's a screenshot that she posted of her bank account. She's being deceiving. Fuck me instead. Fuck me instead. When does the Catholic Church kill them? It's difficult. Not that difficult. For the Catholic Church, because these people are possibly love babies and they behave so grossly. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? The nuance is here. Nuance is here. Some people may be finishing my sentences. They may have an earpiece. And others may be like, well, who says it out loud? For the most part, they're like, oh, that's who brought in the thought first. Who kept saying it around. But she's here. She's here. She's here for those. She's here. Is that my seamstress? What? Doing nothing, and I could possibly put it to work and possibly gets paid. What else? What else? What else? But I'm not in my home. I'm not in a space. It could be attached to a specific home. It could have been a gift. It could be testifying. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? But I see that guy sometimes like, isn't that my seamstress? And I have babies. And my dress could be ready today. By the end of the day, mid-morning sometimes. Porque I'm awake at 5 in the morning anyways. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? But I should fake being rich. According to the people that steal from me. I should just stop faking being rich. And isn't that whole Queen of Portugal compliment? Czar of the United States. How many Puerto Rican girls hear that from their mother? It could be like blood down the line. Whatever. But it could be a compliment. Like you could be Batman one day. Before sex toys are introduced in a conversation, people say, killed my mother. Who stays in my without my permission? Is she trying to rape him? What else? Who has a better collection of sneakers? What? What else? 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 And then in private, they fake me and they make me look so dumb to some people. What else? What else? What else? I was dating whiskey money. I was dating whiskey money. Oh, I brushed my teeth today. With a toothbrush from private. What else? Anyways, who killed my mother? Who stays in my homes without my permission? Steals my vehicles, rapes my crushes. Some arranged marriages. That may be a coincidence. And they go on to satisfy for me by stealing from me. I'll show you around in her home and her vehicle. Did we get pre-raped? Or was a relative? Hates me, no? Hates me. If I didn't exist, he wouldn't have gotten raped, put on a blonde wig, and gotten raped, people say. Still though, that's, it took me forever to get my teeth clean, and subject is there sleeping right now peacefully. A haven for hope. He's so tall, he's so pretty. What else? I'm gonna need veneers. Oh, I sat near him yesterday. So pretty. And it's fun because I was taught decades ago that the female leech goes on saying that I'm in love with her at the dorm area, and I see dick, and I'm like, and the preference is dick. So some people maybe in town or even here, so it takes the time, trying to show that my preference is dick, that I'm not in the dorms looking for a girlfriend. There may be someone there that eventually I'll like, but it's not what I'm thinking. And I don't like it. What else? Those green ones with black. And doesn't he look like his relatives? So pretty. Speaking of dick and the Alzheimer theory, these kids don't know me. And they're like, but dressed like, I was wearing this specifically the day that I met her. And he's like, why do I have to wear this and not a suit? Porque she won't care if you're wearing a suit. Like right in Central Plaza where you're going to be heading. Okay, maybe did they go through that conversation? Well, what do you think, guys? A suit, maybe? Where do we send him? The so-and-sos are in town. Maybe they'll host him because they wear suits all the time, too. So they get this. So my siblings go on lying to them, possibly raping them, saying she has Alzheimer's. And their relative says, go and stand next to her wearing this to see if she lights up. Lights up? I really want to take it home with me. Am I his madrina that one day needed to pick him up at school and take him to eat ice cream? And I got paid for that in advance? Possibly. There's someone like that, subject aside. No, we can't walk there. Just kidding. Possibly my prima's kid through like a polygamy wedding or polyamorous wedding. What else? That if down to fuck, but maybe a minor still. May get a chance if mutual. What else? They coach him not to mock me if I got close to him. Are you too old for me? Porque stop wasting people's time is what they say. If you ain't ready, don't be seducing me. Oh, his lookalike leech already has him as a client, or he just did that, so I alert the police that they're raping him. Or they could get along, draw together, possibly her rehab. Porque sometimes they look up to someone that's much younger, like, you're brand new, baby, I can smell it. And I wouldn't rape you, they say. So he may be a stand-in or the only constant in her life at the moment. And she's trying to get Jaden Kehlani to be that person too. Does she pester him though? I wish Jaden Kehlani were here coloring with us. It's like, I don't even know them, honestly. Like, I don't think we'll get along. Like, I already have too many friends. I have to take them to the playground one day. Literally sex swing, and I don't even know if I like them. So I'm trying to avoid arranged marriages. Or when do I meet them? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, why did Scotty leave me here? What else? What else? Before he was wearing slides with socks, so was I, and I have pictures. I have pictures to prove it. 2 years old. I was wearing chancletas. You know, to take a class in college is fun. This is embarrassing. This is the west side of San Antonio. People are rich. The hugs get tighter. There may be an outsider, no? Pero the hugs get so tight in those homes. Oof. And they don't need a maid scavenger hunting through their stuff. That's why they get pickpocketed and targeted. They're like, we wish they would get maids. And some do. And they're on risk. What else? What's the cash flow of this show? And the home is this tiny. And it loves looking at them dollars. It throws it at themselves as a stripper, no? It throws it itself as a stripper every morning. It looks at its bank account. A little bit too obsessive, people say. It looks at its bank account and does this motion of like, I just gave myself money as a stripper. I love collecting labubus. I love collecting dollars. Some people will tell you straight to their face at a party, you collect fire hydrants. How many do you have in your storage unit just for fire hydrants? I like seeing my money where it's always. Maybe one day I'll get that custom car that I say, like, do I need is like a stripper? Have you seen this one? She sometimes looks at people like, subjects aside. My stripper of the day, or would I lick the balls? If I don't lick the balls and suck semen out of it, I wouldn't want to commit to it. So that's. They debate if they'll get the custom car or not. Some people say, don't do it. Now, one day that particular vehicle will come with the feature. You know how sometimes they add on like a code disc? You can get an action figure. Or Coca-Cola gives out merch. Is that my portero? Was it an orgy when I was little? Yeah. Buenos dias. My favorite stripper too. My favorite stripper. And it's a haven for home some days. The staff is committed to being there for how long? But look how generous. Look at that. Spiders random here. You're working something aside a job that you're like, but my spouse works at Haven for home. And just while it's working, I have odd schedules and I'm something aside cleaning at the Mario, like whatever for a year. Then I committed to that because it's very vocal. It's like, so I need to save the planet and not Batman. And there's people that need to be killed in self-defense. Some are, full disclosure, decades ago, International Criminal Court. And they went on to say, so it has to be only from May this year to April this year. Right the next day, someone else is moving in. I'm so sorry. I thought it was going to be a full year. And then she won't even notice that I'm gone. Because she won't even notice when I'm gone. I'm going to live 6 months away, taking sabbatical. It's already been approved with this other spouse that I have somewhere else. And then when I come back to Haven for Hope, would you like to go back there? 3 more months, a week, a day, whatever. So they have, since it was open, and I don't even know, I can't attest because I wasn't there when it opened, that I know, their own routine. So a lot of these people are just visiting. They're like, my spouse works here, has committed to save the planet. What hotel is he staying on? He's trying to give me the impression that he stays a haven for hope, or literally excited about bunk beds for the first time. Or hopefully not. It's not customary that it was what? Piso de barro. It says, oh my God, this place is so clean. I wish I didn't have to leave. Some stay, I've heard. They're like, you mean I can get a 1-bedroom apartment, Social Security, food stamps? My parents have cash that they send me, and I can stay a little bit longer. What else? 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 Don't forget to tip the drivers. Walmart sells guns. Reporting for America. What else? Didn't they take a break? All those hot tetas. Porque some of them, one can be deceived through the makeup and suit sometimes. Pero some of them are hot tetas. Then they're like, what? She won't notice me. Her friends won't notice me. She has no friends to notice me. So in 2020, what did the news go to? Let's just report who's dying right now. Hot tetas is gonna go unnoticed for a while. So hot tetas had to regroup and take a break, possibly from celibacy, thinking that it was on a TV show about to be noticed by me or someone else. And I'm like, I don't even watch the news, girl. I don't have time for that. I feel like I'm dying right now. So they give them time off so that they can regroup, not kill me in self-defense. That's not self-defense, but that's what they call it. And they go on to the cooking, to the meeting people, just in routine. Some go back to their jobs. Some wish that they didn't have to, but they already committed. So people say just adapt, like date outside of that job. Because yes, you were her arranged marriage. So some dumb retard told you, well, just take a job at NBC for 4 years. You were gonna be married with her for 4 years. Just take a contract for 6. Well, in the meantime, what are they doing? They are like, well, so and so is at work. So they're, oh, well, he's a haven for hope. They're hitting up all his friends, no? As if PayPal isn't available 24/7. And who says that he's not Western Union or cash only? They're like, well, Pablito is a haven for hope. I'm gonna hit up all his friends and say, give me money, because he has no expenses at Haven for Hope right now. He has no expenses at Haven for Hope right now. Este tampoco. Si se está quedando Haven for Hope, no tiene expenses. I'm gonna hit up all his family and get paid. Whatever they were gonna send his birthday gift, he missed his own birthday party for being a haven for hope. Well, I'm gonna get the money, is what they say. And to me, they're all Pablitos. What else? Se quedó. She stayed in San Antonio. Look at that. She stayed. What else? Seriously. Anything but mamarle la tota a esa gente que limpia. Porque that's a job that I wouldn't ever want to have, cleaning for other people. I can't stomach it. I also can't remove blood out of the body, but if I truly had to, it were saving my children's lives, literally, in Cambodia, I would have. What else? It's Christmas soon. What will I buy for my kids for Christmas? Anyways, did you total the amount of money that's in feathers right there right now? And how they didn't have to shop at H&M to feel warm. Talk about time saving now. What do they do all day? What else? What else? It's exhausting, but Walmart sells guns. Immunity only. Start with my family of origin. Immunity only. Close proximity. Catholic Church. This isn't a drill. This is real life. I miss Jaden. I miss Kaylani. What else? What else? And where you paid in advance? My grandma said, you figure out the beach? Sarasota, siesta aquí. How much do you want to visit for your self-care? I got you immunity to go. Those people steal from Arlene and steal from Jaden and steal from Kaylani. And you've been waiting for me to acknowledge you. Pero not in a group chat, because then you want to take me home with you, make me your daughter, cry that I'm starving out of money for food, and that always ruins it, no? Subjects aside. That always ruins. It's like, girl, I had immunity and I had to let go of it because now I want to marry you. So that's why I'm not in the group chats that you're possibly in, where they were, criticizing my Adidas shoes, my furniture. What else were they criticizing? And it's not the criticism, it's that they steal from me, stay in my homes without my permission, just to have a subject to speak about. Criticism. So you're not killing them in self-defense for me for criticism. It's for the theft, for the genocide, for the torture, for the cruelty. Walmart sells guns and can fix your vehicle. I've tried it. So great service. Oil change on a used car, whatever, this month. A flat tire, whatever. Maybe I'll see something pretty while there. And I have 2 hours to do nothing, literally. So I'm going to squirt all through Walmart as I walk through the aisles, wondering, where do they have that drink now? Where do they have that drink? You were in New Jersey in the airport when I was panicking that I had been raped and I had Jaden and Kaylani with me. And I said, let's move to New York City. No, just kidding. Let's just visit for a few hours. I have money for that. And the kids were like, stare, when is her history fit gonna end? Her rant over daddy says that she got raped, but she doesn't want to talk about it. So she's at the airport crying, like, let's just visit here, city for a few hours and we change clothes. What else? But I have staff that follows me supposedly. So for all those hours, I hope they torture the people that steal from me. Is this working? Anyways. What is this unicorn theory with the phone? No friends as well. So our name just goes for and it's like the lottery. Like, what do you want that unicorn? Oh, it's the language to it. If the bank speaks like that, and if you search your house, they go, I want to be your unicorn. I don't want to hurt you. And then they see one, they're like, oh, she's not aggressive. So, excuse me. So, I wish I would have taken the picture. Some people get second chances, I've heard, based on close proximity and all. Other people make it happen. They're like, that girl wants the gift and is mistaken about my demeanor, about Arlene without knowing her, could fall prey of a leech suddenly, and that's very tricky because do they put them in danger then? So la bajan de su kingdom otra vez to have close proximity so it accepts the gift. What if that person has to hear one more time if I really still crying, they didn't get the gift, am I a pedophile? It's the background check on me. And we're like, just good to be here. Just good to get. And they say, well, if I got to meet her briefly, then maybe I'll accept the gift. And it has nothing to do with her personality. I may truly reject the gift and be like, oh, I was not seeing her or I'm not interested. What? Oh, so nice. I want a $200 cookie. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's not even like the most expensive cookie, right? I know for San Antonio, Texas, it's a good cookie. What else? No, the recipe is so lovely, so generous. And I don't know if I'll ever bake it. Maybe I'll try it one day. Some of my arranged marriages are here. And they're all partying in town. Look at that's why they hate it. No, they're like, I'm not gonna be her unicorn. If you give me cash, so sometimes they're like, maybe a custom vehicle. It's like, I'm not the custom vehicle guy, but I can get you in touch with the custom vehicle. Like toys, vehicles, cash. What is it? What? Down to the screw. Are you sure it's nothing sexual, right? You're not masturbated to that on her, right? So, they hate accepting cash sometimes because they're like, I'm gonna want to have to spend this cash in that city, and what if her arranged marriages are there, and then I meet one, so they overthink. It's like it's your close proximity of her girls. Now that he brought me up and all that stuff. Is that a bitch? Just getting away right here, Chevy today. What else? Perfect, maybe, or relative of someone. Or just lovely to have seen her. I don't know. Excuse me. My questions. The nuances here. Since here, they say, that girl is such an ass. I have to be diffusing. I have so many relatives I should offer. Thanks to the haters, that's so many relatives. And even I have to bring up my kids. Like, I am just here as a police officer, but my kids are amazing too. This is not just Jaden and Kaylani's planet. Who's gonna show Jaden's and Kaylani's like kids? Pitching for some kids to be designers. If they don't know it because they're at work being deceived by their own kid. This is, but he doesn't know that I was wearing some custom Nike the other day that I designed with my friends. But he was at work. And I was at work when I was wearing them, I guess, or when they arrived in the mail. And he goes around telling people that other people want to sign pitching, but I've received so much from them. Everyone in town loves it. I'm and laughing. It's like my dad is always at work. It feels like that he misses home when I'm just I'm heading over to Berlitz. Anyways, the whole Queen of Portugal, the whole Tsar of the United States, the whole Tsar of Russia, that supposedly need homes, may just be a compliment. You know how people say, oh, you could be that man, very sexy, wearing leather, and whip us with their sex toys. And people have been trying to kill me, trying to find out what is it. Is she that powerful that los resources que se distributed? These poor people. Yes, so good. They have time, sometimes no train. You know, it has to be so disappointing. Who's modeling for the right heritage or not? Guns today. Okay, you need food, but I'm so much silent about art. And what does it say here? Oh, they dance, can't relate. Buyers can't relate. Expenses down to the cost of the building, electricity. What else? The container, but container line. And restaurant supplies, places. What else? What else? Some people didn't get taught anything good by their parents inside. It's called lifestyle. They're like, but how do they do it? How do they go like that? Label costs maybe like 10 cents, but it actually costs like 2 cents. And the ink, maybe they got it from there. Like, how do they do it? Because they just make one product and dissect it. If you know the contacts, you could already be in the know with these people, and they're willing to share the information because they don't have clauses where they can't talk about what ink they use. They'll tell you over networking or Google it. It's the labeling. Down to the company, how much it's worth. And then you don't have inside over like, wait, what is this sandwich that costs how many more dollars, and they're selling it for just $5. Because they can, because they want to. It's like that H&M dress that's only $10. That coat from Old Navy. Then I paid $30 for it, and it felt much more designer. But what is only $3? What? Like for real, and they're profitable, and they could be more profitable. What else? What else? Why did Scotty marry me? Was it overnight oats? The flavor that I picked? Did he not like it? What else? My siblings terrorized possibly a baby that I'm arranging marriage with, thinking that I want to marry her like this is Scotty and this is me, like for real, as if I'm a girl that needs to aspire to just one marriage. What else? else? And subject is gone, but very good. The storyline that the police played is so good. Down to the food, I'm not even worried. But still mentioning it. What else are things evicted? What else? 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 Anyways, my siblings thought that I would call them. You were raping him, no? For them to me videos of them like literally in the ark raping us since it was a baby. What does one call an animal? It's not a sibling. What does one call them? My parents tried. It's so ungrateful. Wait until people comment on Facebook, ha ha ha, Ramo was only Gloria Nielsen's boyfriend that they married to the. Uh-huh. Same situation though. I consider I get my husband, but it could be the same feeling. What else? 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 And I married to the Catholic Church. I don't know if I ever saw the picture, so I'll be a hundred of suspects. What else? Bohemia where? Did he lose a lot of weight prior to? What else? 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 My siblings are literally like up in everyone's asses and vaginas like this. Like this. I love this. What else? What else? I'm more. I'm more. No, 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 no. It's hard. This is gonna be the best thing. So fine, babies, all these sex with those ones. Who has first steps? What if we have the same boyfriend one day? And thank you too. What else? What else? What else? Who's next? Who's next? Do they pester them? Do they visit and they're like, oh, that's this girl, they're friends with her. I wonder who she's met through working HEB that can get in the way of her seeing our fixture of the day. I just shopped at HEB. And I'm heading over to Biblioteca Holandesa. It's a beautiful morning. This is so fun. Already my phone, the camera won't. Left the buttons on to do that.